Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. A group of 16 high-profile philanthropists say they can no longer keep supporting the University of Newcastle while it presses ahead with the appointment of Mark Vaile as Chancellor. The group donates millions of dollars to the university for environmental and sustainability projects. They've written an open letter to the board saying they can't support a university whose leader has links to the coal industry and advocates for new mines, while most of the rest of the world is moving away from fossil fuels. They say they look forward to the day when they can reverse the decision. Port Stephens MP Kate Washington says the latest funding announcements for high school upgrades in her electorate shows the government has no intention of building a new public high school at Medowie. She's been calling for the school for several years, saying there's strong demand in the Tilligary Peninsula and students are still faced with a long commute to high schools in Raymond Terrace and Heatherbrae. Kate Washington says upgrades at Hunter River and Irrawang high schools are welcome, but the government continues to ignore the wishes of the entire community. Charlestown MP Jody Harrison says the imminent closure of the region's only accredited abortion clinic is a blow for women's health care. Marie Stoves is closing its regional clinics at Broadmeadow, Rockhampton, Southport and Townsville in August, saying they've become too costly to operate. Jody Harrison says the state government needs to step in and ensure women have safe access to accredited services in the Hunter. Lake Macquarie Council is investing in a new initiative to keep waterways clear of fishing line waste and reuse them in furniture. Council's installing fishing tackle waste bins at popular fishing spots, which are collected and recycled into public furniture, jewellery or even concrete material for footpaths. The Fishing Waste Initiative is one of 3 projects funded under Council's Innovator Support Program, which will provide $14,000 to support the successful applicants. Council's Smart Cities lead, Claire Chaikin-Bryan, says the options are open for future recycling.
The project will also look at all the different options, so we're hoping to find other use cases for fishing line beyond just street furniture and jewellery. So it's going to be really interesting throughout the project to see where this can be taken and what are the different upcycling options with this material that would normally end up polluting our environment or in our landfills.
Police are treating a fire which caused damage to a Lambton hotel this morning as suspicious. A passerby noticed a small fire inside the Northumberland Hotel just before 5 and managed to put it out before fire crews arrived. It caused only minor damage to some carpet and an internal wall, but the rest of the building was heavily smoke-logged. The University of Newcastle is set to host the 25th Indigenous Nationals competition next week. The multi-sport competition will see more than 300 Indigenous student athletes compete to crown the university the champion. The Wallatuka Institute's Rhianne Roberts says there are limits on spectators due to COVID restrictions.
On Sunday we'll have our official opening ceremony. That'll just do formalities and welcome everybody here on Awabakal country, and then the sports begins on Monday.
2NURFM Sport.
Night star Caitlin Ponga has been sidelined after failing to overcome a groin tear in time for tomorrow's clash with the Warriors at McDonald Jones Stadium. The fullback was originally named in the side but was ruled out after a meeting with the club's high-performance staff. Coach Adam O'Brien says it was too big a risk to let the 23-year-old play while not 100% fit. Nova Castrian Hannah Southwell says she wouldn't rule out playing for the Knights one day in the NRLW's expanded competition. Southwell still lives and works in the Hunter but remains committed to her current club, the Roosters, for the time being. Hunter Wildfires scrum half Leon Fuka will line up at inside centre for the club's clash against Manly tomorrow in the Shute Shield. The 25-year-old says he wants to put in a good performance before joining the Tongan team in New Zealand for the 2023 World Cup qualifiers. And Newcastle Hunters junior Ben Simmons has missed 3 free throws as Philadelphia went down 109-106 to Atlanta in the NBA. The result sees the 76ers trail 3-2 in the Eastern semi-finals. And the winning numbers in Powerball are 20, 12, 26, 4, 10, 34 and 13, and the Powerball number is 1. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.